Good morning, traders. This is at Zeros. How are you guys doing? Can you guys hear me? Come on. Good morning, traders. Good morning, traders. Can you guys hear me? Awesome. So, how was your yesterday, guys? Awesome. All right. Thank you very much. Thank you for giving me thumbs up, manager. Thank you. All right. Man, the Chinese stocks are on the roll, man. They are just keep coming down. Uh, so today is going to be a tricky day because it's going to be a third or fourth day coming down. It's going to be have too much pressure. So let's start with the SPY. So if you can see the SPY, it's just keep rocking up. Today up, a bit red, but you know, I think it's not gonna have any difference because the yields are still flat today, so no changes. So might gonna be sideway action or is just gonna keep churning up. If you look at the Nasdaq and you see the same. So now the stocks what I have is not different what you guys have seen yesterday. So let's look at one by one and see is there any stock which has a more possibility for us to trade. Okay, so let's start with the JD. So if you look at the JD, JD was $110 in the mid-February, and after that it just came down all the way to 60s. Unbelievable. And if you go back in the history, you will see that this $60 is basically around the last year of August, September. So if we wanted to map some kind of a support here, so you look at it closely, this is basically June, July, and August. I clearly see a support around 62, you know, and I'm going to see the support around 60. Then we have a 59, then we have a 58, then we have a 56, right? A lot of support we have here. and and if you look at the resistance, you will find that 64 was a nice support, nice resistance before, but stock didn't trade much on it. I don't know why my next key is not working. Okay, so now if you look at it, a 5-minute chart, you will see the 3-day picture. So on 26th of July, it tried to move up. Then yesterday in the pre-market, it moved back up and then sold heavily up till 1 o'clock. Now it is moving back up, and there is still a big gap between the 63 to 65 where there is a gap closure could happen. So we need to see right now. If we look at the closure of today, we clearly see a 63.52 as a resistance, and another support has been created right now around 62.81, and after 5:30 it is over the VWAP, though it is a gap down, but it is over the VWAP. So today, hi Andre, uh, hi Rajat, hi Vishnu. So how we can play? This is going to be a tricky play, okay? So you need to keep both biased open despite this gap down, and whatever the market takes you, you have to go there because look at it, in just last few days it came from 73 to $61, a big heavy sell-off, and it's just not any news related to JD, it is just the fear of the market. Thank you, Andre. Thank you. I would love to see the snapshots, what you've taken my style trade. And so let's mark this support and we'll play both the sides. So first one I'm gonna keep for me is the JD, and we're gonna biased on the both side because the way is the market is right now. Okay. Now, if you look at the BABA, you will not find a different story. The same story, 300 and I think it was 310. Yes, look at the 325 around 320, now 179, and this is a good company, profitable company. It's just people are fearful about the Chinese regulation, right? And now, if we go back in Baba and look at it when it was last traded on 179, you will be amazed that this price was at the time of the COVID-19 crisis. So this is the February 2020, March 2020, and look at it. And right now we are here, and this is the range where the COVID-19 last drop down support was created. So it is highly likely that the Baba could be the one who bounced first. Okay, despite the company and its heavy sell-off. So if you look at the 5 minute chart, we see here move up, came down, move up, touch the VWAP, found the support, move up, further up, come down, find another support, and now moving back up. So we clearly see the 185. It could be a magnetic number for stock to hold this. If it's stock, if Baba hold this 185 number, it's most likely that it doesn't want to come down. Okay. Uh, so let's mark this and see if we can find some good trades. Hi, Whitley. So let's put it. And these are all 4% down. I know what I'm saying, but it's just that it's going to be too crowded. Many days in the row is selling off. So just be aware of the both side. Okay. Now let's look at some are which are not that big gappers, but could be interesting play, just like XPAV. So XPAV, if you look at the XPAV, let's remove the trend lines. So XPAV has a $37 nice support. Yesterday it gapped down and moved back up all the way to 43. Today they are gapping down. Right now it is on a 39.55. So could be 40, could be an interesting play here. Okay. So right now we can see here the first support has been created over the VWAP is 39.40 and the next support is 29.20. So these are two support has been created, and we will see that does that stock moves down the resistance or stay over the pre-market high. Okay. So next one is on our scanner is um, Riot. Let's look at the Riot. So Riot was gapping up yesterday, but it was a very weak. It was moving up not really well, okay? But now, if you look at let me show you the 15 minutes chart so you better appreciate. So if you look at it yesterday, even though it is 4% down, but it is within the yesterday range. So yesterday's support was around 3160. Right now, the stock holding this 30 to 20, if you look at it clearly, and still above that, right? So now the action plan, what I'm suggesting here, that when you look at the trade, you see there is a support, this is an inside day. Don't try to go short under 30 to 20. Okay, it's people might gonna buy still because they see the support here from yesterday, right? And then even if you look at the pre-market, the 4 o'clock action started at the same price and moved back up. So people are interested in buying on the spot and selling on the spot. So what we need to see, we need to play little other than the trends or patterns. We need to play like this, that sell on the resistance unless we see a big ask and the stock wanted to move up. But otherwise, don't go. The idea is just don't go short on the bottom. Okay, that is the plan. Now, now look at the other ones. What we have is I have a Becky, but they also sold off too much. Baidu, Billy, Futo, they're all sold off too much. And NTES, let's check. NTES is good volume right now. Let's look at the daily first. I never traded. Wow, wow, beautiful. So from 108 gap down, second day gap down to this a third day gap down from 110 to 84. Wow, it's gonna be a difficult stock to play. I don't know why we missed yesterday. Yesterday was a good uh, day to play if you guys wanna play that yesterday. So right now we see a support on 82. Okay, we see the support here, and yesterday was 11.5 million shares. So today maybe I don't know, maybe gonna bounce back. If you look at the 5 minute chart, 6% down and holding this VWAP. So let's see if it's go above, little bit above over 88, and then we can short somewhere around on the top rather than on the bottom. So we'll see. Okay, so I will put NTES, but it's going to be tough play given it is the big sell-off in the last few days. So in the gapping down stocks, any stock you want me to look at it? Let's last look at it, the PDD. So PDD, if you look at it again, it moved from almost $200 to $80, and that is sold almost more than 60% right now. I think that is what I was thinking, that these stocks are gonna move up, but it's not good that it's gonna move on the pre-market, because if they're gonna move on the pre-market, then it's going to be tough for us to trade. But right now, let me just remove the previous trend lines and see here. Uh, High of the pre-market is 86, and yesterday low, yesterday low is 84, which is already created a support. So 84 is, as far as stock is over 84, I think we do not think of going short on this stock. This stock is going to squeeze us. So let's put the PDDD as well. Okay, so this is the stocks with the gapping down. Let's look at the quickly. Do we have any gapping up stocks or no gapping up stocks today? Okay, so I have some other stocks which are looks good on the continuation play. I'm gonna share with you. Look at the Oracle. So for Oracle daily, if you look at it, it's making a nice bear flag under 87.50. Okay, keep mark these levels. I think look at the very big red bar, then consolidation for yesterday, and now is this another continuation day. If it break 87.50, it could be an interesting breakdown day. So put Oracle on your list. Next one is INTC. INTC, if you look at again the daily, you will see that a very bearish, then very bullish, and today again the stock is coming down. So if stocks fall below 40, 52.70, could be an interesting play. Okay, 52.70. Right now, no volume. Volume is good, 1.2 million shares been, but not a nice candles. But 52.70 could be an interesting place to short. It's a breakdown, going to be a breakdown trade. All right, now let's open the forum. You guys have any questions? Let's see. Uh, uh, yeah, let's check. Let's check NTES. What? Uh, okay, NTES we just discussed, right? So okay, so NTES we have just discussed already. Um, okay, so next one is Andre suggesting GDS. Let's check GDS. Not a good volume, but let's see the daily. Daily is dropping very hard. Work and right now, right now we see we are here on the 52 level, which is kind of a 50 whole number crowded. Fourth day, I think the most of the gapping down stocks are like the fourth day or fifth day in a continuation, so it's going to be a tough play for them. So yeah, keep the short list if it's going to break 50 because 50 going to be an important level. IMAB is the same third third day in a row, just keep falling, less volume. This could be an interesting one that it's going to break down if the $20 support. So that could be they have a support on 52, so could be an interesting play if it's going to break. Okay. And AMD, let's check it out. AMD, what AMD is doing. AMD is up 1.3%, and right now it's made a bull flag yesterday, and I wanted to move up to 92 to 93. Uh, could be a good one. Yeah, it's a less volume, but it could be interesting. Let's put AMD. Maybe we can find some opportunities, and AMD could be make the new high today. Right? 93 to 95. Yes, look at AMD. Thank you, Louis. I think AMD looks good. Um, let's look at the ALEC. So ALEC is um, kind of a breaking down the $30 mark. Okay, it's losing the support here. And if it's break 30, it has a big room to go all the way to 25. So let's put there's no volume right now, but could be, yeah, but don't be biased on this on the short side. People might gonna buy on the support as well. But right now it is breaking down, so we're only going to trade what we see, not what we think. So once we get the same kind of good formation, we're going to trade, but make sure that you trade carefully because on the given day the ATR is almost $6-7. So we don't want it to get squeezed on these stocks. Look at the first few candles 35 to 31. Just one candle is from 33 to 35, so it's a multi-point candle. All right, I guess we have a lot of uh yeah, a lot of stocks to trade. There are a big list for us: JD, Baba, XPF, Riot, NTS, PDD, Oracle, INTC, AMD, and ALEC. Yeah, yeah, I can see. Yeah, it's right now it's a $1 spread, but maybe the spread may reduced or close. Baba came down, broke the support, and let's see. And I think I like the idea if it stay weak, these Chinese stocks stay weak in the pre-market and move up after the market opens. That's always going to be a better. We're gonna get the better momentum on the upside rather than it move up all the way up. If they're gonna close the gap in the pre-market, then it's going to be tough for us to trade. Baba came down on the on the under the VWAP right now, and yeah, any other stock, guys? And all of these stocks I pick using my Finvis scanners, and I use every day, and also scheduling a workshop for you guys to teach you how you can use a Finvis and you can identify those stocks by building your own criteria and testing your strategies. It's only 15.99, so if you are interested in joining that workshop, uh, if I would love for you guys to come and join me. You're gonna enjoy that workshop for sure. And also, if you wanted to learn that how do I trade and what are my trading strategies, and you wanted to refine your strategies, there's a past workshop which we just conducted last week, and it is available on my website. You can even buy that video forever, or you can rent out, and it is only $10.99 for rental and $15 to buy. So it could be interesting if if you're interested in using those. You can do that. You really gonna enjoy those workshop. Is too much educational, and also is gonna really gonna help you improve your trading. So both are the links I've sent on the, just put it on the comments. So if you're interested, you can check it out. If I'm gonna do some recaps, I'm gonna post. Uh, Today is going to be a tough day because a lot of the gapping down stocks are gapping downs on multiple day gapping down. So be very careful while you play, because if you entered on the wrong position or wrong timing, these stocks can squeeze you very hard. So be very careful while you enter, and give some time to the to market to come to you. Okay. And if I do some good trades, I'm gonna do a recap. And I would really appreciate if you give some, comments after was I publish this video, if you really enjoy and do a good trades based on the pre-market analysis. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.